Hello all. Today I am here to discuss with the topic embryology in relation to taxonomy. Embryology and taxonomy are the two different terminologies in biology. So embryology is the branch of science that deals with the development and study of embryo or from formation of gametes, fertilization to zygote and to the endosperm and to the birth of an individual. Taxonomy is the another branch of science with naming, identification, classification of plants, and depending on their morphological characters with respect to their genus, species, and family levels. So it is a modern taxonomic concept, that is embryology in relation to taxonomy. So let's start. The role of embryology in taxonomy was first brought by the famous German embryologist Knarf in 1931. Later, contributions were made by Maheshwari, Bhatnagar, and Davis, etc. Its major features are the presence and types of anther tapetum, which is glandular or amoeboid. The tapetum is the nutritive layer of the anther wall and it may be in the shape glandular or amoeboid. Number and arrangement of anther locule. The anther locule may be differ in the number, size and shape. Depending on the anther, it may be classified. Arrangement of microspore or pollen tetrad. The different types of microspores were seen. It is tetrahedral, isobilateral, decussate, T-shaped and linear, etc. Development and organization of pollen grains. Pollen grains may be differ in their size, shape, morphology, structure, and the outer exine and inner indent wall, and depending upon their levels of stratification, the pollen grains are organized. Development and structure, position, types of ovules. We can see the types of ovules, that is orthotropous, anatropous, camelotropous, amphitropous, etc. Types of placentation. Placentation may be axial, marginal, parietal, free central, or basal. Types and development of embryo sac. The embryo sac development and types may be monosporic, bisporic, and tetrasporic. Monosporic embryo sac means only one functional cell contributes to the development of embryo sac after the degeneration of the new cell. Bisporic means two functional cells. Tetra means four functional cells. Entry of pollen tube into the ovule. It may be classified into the porogamy, chalosogamy, and mesogamy. Porogamy means when the pollen tube enters the ovule through the micropylar end. It may be seen in lily plants, etc. And chalosogamy, the pollen tube entry into the ovule from the chalosal region. And mesogamy means entry of the pollen tube into the ovule through the integuments. It may be seen in the cucurbita plants. Mesogamy. Presence and absence of the endosperm haustoria. It is one of the major important point or important characteristics in this topic, that is haustoria. It is a branch or outgrowth forming outside the endosperm or in the outside the embryo. It is a branched micropylar haustorium that is seen as a characteristic feature. Types of endosperm. Endosperm may be nuclear or cellular or halobial. The halobial endosperm is commonly found in the monocot plants. So, in relation with the embryology, in relation with the taxonomy, are considered in three families as examples, and many other species are genus are also seen as the examples. So, the main families include the Podostrimaceae, Onograceae, and Cyperaceae. These are the flowers in these families. Typical examples are given. Podostomaceae, in this family, the formation of pseudoembryo sac due to the disintegration of nuclear cells below the embryo sac, and its embryological features considered or identified as the occurrence of pollen grains in pairs, bisporic embryo, bitegmic or 10 nucleate ovules, solanate type of embryogeny, prominent suspensor hosturia, absence of antipodal cells, absence of triple fusion. Onograceae means it's an Onethra type of embryo sac, which is an abnormality seen in the Onograceae family members. And in genus and species, we can see many of the examples are now identified. That is Peonia, Exocarpus, Daphne phyllum, Lorandaceae, and Tropiolaceae. Peonia. It is a peonia flower or peonia plant that comes, and now it is considered in the Peonaceae family, but in earlier times it was in Ranunculaceae family. Yakovlev and Yoffe in 1957 suggested that the peonia in formation of embryos in the xenocytic cellular type, and its nuclei become delimited. It was identified as one of the major characteristics with relation to the embryogeny. So it is now kept in the Peonaceae family. Exocarpus. Exocarpus, it is a typical taxus-like plant, uh, and later Gagny Payne and Borio in 1947 kept the Exocarpaceae near Taxaceae under gymnosperm, and these two scientists were removed from the Sandalaceae. It was first kept in the Sandalaceae, and it gave the name Exocarpaceae, and it's considered as the gymnosperm species. So Ram in 1959 studied the embryogeny of the three species of Exocarpus, Cupressiformis, Spartacus, and Strictus, and he made the observations that is, these flowers shows the angiospermic characters, normal anther development with epidermis, fibrous endothelium, and ephemeral middle layer and glandular tapetum. Their pollen grains shed at the two-celled stage, and polygonum embryo sac may be seen. Cellular endosperm and transverse division of zygote give rise to the long filamentous embryo. This is the exocarpus, and later these two pictures are the Daphne phylla. Hooker, Pax, and Hoffman, Randall. These scientists included the Daphne phyllum in the Euphorbiaceae. So, later observations in the Daphne phyllum himalayensis were made by the Bhatnagar and Garg, Kabil, the scientists, observed that the 2 to 3 layered anther wall are seen, and radial thickening on the endothelium in inner tangential walls. Pollen grains are 3-corporate and indicate bicarpellary ovary, polar nuclear fuse near antipodal cells. Cellular endosperm may be seen. Inner epidermis of inner integument forms the stony layer of the seed coat. Perisperm shows peculiar protein crystals, and it contains a minute embryo. These are the features in the Daphne phyllum. Lorandaceae. These flowers are commonly we seen in our gardens or in roadways. These families consist two subfamily, and Lorandeidae and Viscoideae. They show difference in their floral structure, embryo sac, endosperm development, and embryogeny and location of vascular supply with respect to the viscid layer in the fruit. Later, Maheshwari 1964 suggested by Mears, two subfamilies were placed in the different categories. Tropiolaceae. Tropiolaceae, it is the recent or advanced type with a very long suspensor hosturium, and the two genera which contains Tropiolum and Magallana. Chade Ford in 1974 consider Tropolaceae to Caparales on the basis of the floral morphology. Later, Dahlgren in 1975 supports Chaitford by morphology, embryology, anatomy, cytology, and palynology phytochemistry analysis based on the Tropolaceae. At present, it is rightly placed in the Caparales family, and these are the studies uh, done in embryology with the taxonomic characteristics. And this is all about my topic. So happy learning and thank you.